What if I told you that one car just broke 24 world records in a single day and made every other hypercar look like a toy? The Rimac Nevera R just achieved the impossible, 0 to 250 miles per hour and back to zero in just 25.79 seconds. This isn't just a new record, this is physics being rewritten. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why every petrol supercar manufacturer is having nightmares right now. But first, let me blow your mind with this. Remember when the original Rimac Nevera broke 23 world records back in 2023? Well, forget everything you thought you knew. The Nevera R just took that achievement and completely obliterated it. We're talking about a car that makes a Bugatti Chiron look slow, a McLaren F1 look outdated, and a Koenigsegg Jesko look like it's standing still. Here's what's insane. This isn't just about one or two records, we're talking about 24 separate world records broken by the same car on the same day. And I'm going to break down every single one of them, plus show you the engineering madness that made it possible. Comment below, which record shocked you the most? The first record alone will make you question reality. Let's start with the big one. The record that has every hypercar manufacturer scrambling back to the drawing board. 0 to 250 miles per hour and back to zero, 25.79 seconds. To put this in perspective, that's 4.14 seconds faster than the original Nevera. 4 seconds might not sound like much, but in hypercar terms, that's an eternity. Record breakdown with precision. Timing 0 to 60 miles per hour, 1.66 seconds 0 to 100 miles per hour, 2.96 seconds 0 to 200 miles per hour, 9.25 seconds quarter mile, 7.90 seconds. Standing mile, 19.71 seconds. But wait, it gets even crazier. Here's where it gets absolutely mental. The top speed record. That's 268.2 miles per hour. To give you context, that's faster than most small aircraft takeoff. And this is an electric car doing this silently. But the real question is how? The remaining records include everything from rolling starts to braking distances, and each one tells a story of engineering perfection. But here's what nobody else is telling you about how they achieved this. The technology behind this is absolutely insane. 2,107 horsepower, let that sink in. That's more power than 3 Lamborghini Huracans combined, delivered instantly through 4 electric motors. But power is just the beginning of this story. The torque vectoring system makes 100 calculations per second. 100. Every single second, this car is thinking faster than you can blink, adjusting power to each wheel individually. It's like having a supercomputer as your co-pilot. Have you ever experienced instant torque? Let me know in the comments. The new Aero package delivers 15% more downforce than the original Nevera. We're talking about invisible hands pushing this car into the ground at 200 miles per hour, giving it grip that defies physics. The front splitter, rear wing, and underbody work together like a Formula One car that you can drive to the grocery store. Here's the kicker. Only 40 units will ever be made. 40. That means this car is rarer than most classic Ferraris, and it's faster than anything that's ever existed. Each one is essentially a rolling piece of automotive history, but here's what nobody is talking about. The advanced cooling system is the secret weapon. While other electric hypercars overheat after one launch, the Nevera R can do this all day long. It's like having a nuclear reactor that never gets tired. The battery management system monitors 6,960 individual cells, ensuring optimal performance even during these record-breaking runs. The location where this happened is as crazy as the car itself. A TP Poppenberg in Germany, a 12-kilometer straight line of perfect asphalt originally built for testing high-speed trains. This isn't just any test track. This is where automotive dreams come to either live or die spectacularly. Everything had to be perfect. Air temperature exactly 20 degrees Celsius. Wind speed, less than 3 miles per hour. Track surface, completely dry with optimal grip levels. 1 degree too hot, 1 gust of wind too strong, and months of preparation would be worthless. The DoSoft verification team, these are the people who officially certify world records. had sensors measuring everything. GPS accuracy to within centimeters, speed measurements accurate to 0.01 miles per hour, timing systems that make Formula One look amateur. But here's what nobody talks about. The driver had to be perfect. Not good, not great, perfect. At 249 miles per hour, a tiny steering input can mean the difference between a world record and a very expensive crater. The gravitational forces during acceleration are so intense that most people would pass out. Each record attempt required multiple runs for verification. You can't just get lucky once, you have to prove the car can do it consistently. And when you see how it compares to the competition. Now, let's talk about the absolute destruction this car just unleashed. You know what's beautiful about breaking 24 world records in one day? You don't just beat the competition, you completely humiliate them. And I'm about to show you exactly how the Nevera R just sent every other hypercar manufacturer back to the drawing board. First, let's talk about how the Nevera R absolutely destroyed its own predecessor. The original Nevera was already the king of acceleration. 23 world records, remember? Well, the R just made it look like a family sedan. 0 to 250 miles per hour, 4.14 seconds faster. That's not an improvement, that's a revolution. 0 to 200 miles per hour, 1.61 seconds faster. In hypercar terms, that's like lapping your opponent twice. The original Nevera owners just watched their $2.4 million investment become the second fastest car in the world overnight. But wait until you see what it did to the competition. The Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute held the previous 0 to 250 to 0 record. Christian von Koenigsegg probably thought he was safe with his 1,600 horsepower Swedish missile. Wrong. The Nevera R didn't just beat it, it obliterated it by over 4 seconds. 4 seconds! That's not a victory, that's a public execution. And here's the kicker. The Jesko Absolute costs $3 million, and they're making 125 of them. The Nevera R costs $2.3 million, and they're only making 40. So it's faster, cheaper, and more exclusive. That's got to hurt. But this isn't just about one car beating another. This is about the death of an entire era. Every petrol hypercar manufacturer just realized they're fighting yesterday's war with yesterday's weapons. Bugatti Chiron Supersport, 0 to 250 to 0 in over 40 seconds. McLaren Speedtail doesn't even attempt the full test. Ferrari SF90, not even in the same conversation. The Nevera R just proved that internal combustion engines are officially obsolete in the hypercar space. And the price comparison will shock you. Here's where it gets really embarrassing for the competition. The Nevera R at $2.3 million just made every other hypercar look overpriced and underpowered. Bugatti Chiron Supersport, $3.9 million for worst performance. Koenigsegg Jesko, Absolute, $3 million for slower times. McLaren Speedtail, $2.2 million, and it can't even complete the test. Rimac just proved you can have the fastest car in the world and save money doing it. That's not just winning, that's rewriting the rules of the game. But the exclusivity factor makes this even more insane. Only 40 Nevera Rs will ever exist. 40. The Chiron Supersport, 30 units. The Jesko Absolute, 125 units. So the Nevera R is faster than both, costs less than both, and is more exclusive than one while being reasonably exclusive compared to the other. Mate Rimac just played chess while everyone else was playing checkers. And this is just the beginning of the earthquake this car just caused. This isn't just about one car, this is about the entire automotive industry. For over a century, internal combustion engines ruled supreme. V12S, V10S, V8S, the bigger and louder, the better. The Nevera R just proved that era is officially over. When an electric car can accelerate faster, reach higher top speeds, and do it all while being completely silent, what's the point of burning fossil fuels? Ferrari, Lamborghini, McLaren, they're all scrambling to develop electric hypercars now. The Nevera R didn't just break records, it broke their business models. But here's what this really means for you. Every technology in the Nevera R will eventually make its way to regular cars. The torque vectoring, the battery cooling, the aerodynamics. In 10 years, your family sedan will have DNA from this record-breaking monster. Tesla's Plaid already uses similar quad-motor technology. The Lucid AirDream uses advanced battery cooling. The future isn't coming, it's already here, and it's electric. Mate Rimac didn't just build a car company, he built a technology empire. Rimac Technology supplies batteries to Porsche, Hyundai, Aston Martin. Every time the Nevera R breaks a record, it's advertising for the entire electric vehicle industry. This isn't just about selling 40 cars, this is about proving that Croatian engineering can redefine what's possible in automotive performance. So what does this all mean? Let me leave you with the 3 most mind-blowing facts. Number 3. The Nevera R generates more horsepower than 3 Lamborghini Huracans combined, delivered instantly and silently. Number 2. It accelerates from 0 to 250 miles per hour and back to 0 faster than most cars can reach 125 miles per hour. Number 1. Only 40 will ever exist, making this the rarest hypercar achievement in automotive history. Rumors are already swirling about a Nevera RS, an even more extreme version. If the R can break 24 records, imagine what an RS could do. Track-focused aerodynamics, even more power, even less weight. Here's my question for you. Do you think electric hypercars have officially killed petrol supercars? Are we witnessing the end of the V12 era? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. If this video blew your mind like the Nevera R blew those records, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. We're covering every insane hypercar that pushes the boundaries of physics. And if you want to see more record-breaking content, check out this video where we break down how the original Nevera set its 23 records. Trust me, after watching this, you'll never look at electric cars the same way again.